Hello. Welcome and thanks for being here. It is Moongazing Monday. I am Ava, for those of you who are new, and the channel is Aegis Paranormal. Every Monday we feature Moongazing Monday, and this is all our own photography. Photography is one of our favorite hobbies and fun things to do together. So this features our moon photography. We each have our own cameras, and we have a lot of fun. So welcome. I am pulling this up on my phone, so you're probably going to hear me talk for just a second. Oh, you're not, because it's on my... Can I please pause? There we go. Okay. And so everybody get your emojis lined up, because we love to see moon emojis. I'm going to do that real quick. I think I'm good, but I'm just going to make sure. Okay. There we go. There's my moon emojis right there. So I had something happen today. I had my phone die. It was still a 4G phone that I've had for I don't know how long. Years and years and years. It finally went kaput. It was so old that it wouldn't even copy the phones couldn't communicate with each other, my new one and the old one. So it did copy my contacts and my a few of the things that I absolutely would have been horrified to have to type in again. So this is my new one, and this is my old one, which of course, even without service on a phone, if you're near Wi-Fi, you can still use your phone for pretty much anything except phone calls or text messages, right? So I got to have those on this phone. But I got to keep the same phone number. It did transfer phone numbers, and I'm grateful for that as well. That would have been a lot of notifications to have to go out. So the simpler it is, the better. So far I'm liking it. One thing that's totally different is to turn off my old phone. I just pushed the power button and it turned off. I had the power to restart or power off. On the new one, I push the power button and the microphone comes up, the Google microphone, and I have to say turn off phone. Are your phones like that? I have to say turn off phone and it will turn off the phone. Then it turns right on when I push the button. This is new to me. But yeah, I had to get a new phone. Mine finally died. It was an old 4G phone, and all the towers now are 5G. So he said he didn't even know how it lasted this long, and I'm like, me either. But so I'm thankful the funds were there to go get a phone, and I didn't have to go without a phone. Because I get a lot of calls, a lot of business calls, and a lot of family calls that I need to respond to. So I'm very thankful. Very thankful. I don't know why I still have my headset on. I'll take it off. I wear it all day because when I get a work call, I just go, oh, hello. It makes things easier. There we go. And yes, I wear it right over my hat. Yeah. Floss says, I keep telling my new features to go away. I don't even know what my new features are. I'll just be learning as I go. Let's see who's here. There I am. I actually shared this out 30 minutes before the live started and was in the chat saying hi to people. So there's Lily T. Hello, Lily. Thanks for being here. And there's New York Gal. I see there's a channel name change, or is this a new channel? Mrs. New York Gal. It must be the same channel because you have a brand new channel would not. So I like that. Me putting some love in the chat. Woo! Lily's got her moon emojis all lined up. There's Floss. Hello, thanks for being here. More moon emojis. Oh, Floss is ready. Floss is ready. There's my ones. I forgot to even look, so I'm glad you could see me and hear me. It's always disheartening when you've talked for 5 minutes and then you realize nobody heard a thing you said. And it's impossible to remember everything you just said. At least it is for me. It is for me. Let's see. And there's me lining up a whole bunch of whatever emojis I thought I might need. And yep, new phone, absolutely. She says it's about time. He said your whole world's about to change. So I'm in the new world of 5G where everybody else has been for quite a while. And I've always had a Samsung phone, and I'm really hoping I didn't make a mistake. I got a Motorola because I liked the features it had. And, I was buying a phone on a budget, so I had to stay within my budget and get the best phone I could with my money, and that's always been my Samsung. So fingers crossed for me, please. I'm on an adventure. Oh, Floss says my two phones keep talking to each other. Well, I was trying to figure out how to turn. I was on a video chat with my son Tom, and on the computer, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to turn my phone off. And every time I pushed the power button, the Google microphone came on. So I didn't know why. So I kept clearing my screen and trying it again. And on one of those moments, he said I need to take out the trash. And my phone heard that and said, take out the trash. I will do a cleanup now. And it did a cleanup on my phone. And then he's the one that told me, Mom, that's how you turn your phone off now. You tell that microphone to turn off your phone. Thank goodness for people younger who know how to do stuff. Right? I know. So it's been a day. Poor Doug. He got home from work and I'm like, take me to get a phone. So here we went. And he didn't even get a nap till he's already in bed. He didn't even get a nap today, like usual. And it's quiet in here because the dogs are in there with him. So I have quiet time during my live. There's Fangirl Cheryl. Hello. Right, Lily? I'm like, it better not have deleted any photos. It just deleted cookies and stuff like that. So it's all good. It's all good. Well, let's get into moon gazing, shall we? Let's do it. Oh, wait, before I do that, I need to put this in the chat. Right? I know. Oh, yeah, they're always listening. And then I'll see advertisements later for trash bags and trash cans, probably. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna try this again, and I'm gonna go over there and grab some moon videos. Let's see. And there's our first one. I got my chart ready. So let me get back over here. Here we go. I hope you got your moon emojis ready. This is some of the lunar eclipse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love those. And I have like 4 or 5 different clips of the lunar eclipse video, and they're all different. And I like seeing those. The same with the supermoon. I have 5 different little videos in here of different parts of our filming of the supermoon. Love it. All right, we got our moon emojis going. Moon emojis going. Popcorn. Did someone mention popcorn? Because that sounds really good. I had a tooth hurting so bad I was about to go to the dentist. And on the 4th day, out came a popcorn thingy, majiggy. The little thin piece thing. I don't know what it's called. So I didn't have to go to the dentist. My tooth feels better. Woo! Moon emojis. Now that one with the tree in it, did y'all see the bats flying past the moon? Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, it was the moon and the trees, and I like that opening shot. I like that so much. Woohoo! Thank you. Looking. Woo! Thank you for all the emojis. We love those. Cheryl says that daytime moon with the blue background looks like an Alberta sky, but not today. Woo! Cheryl is cooking and watching a kernel. That's it. It hurt. I did. I thought I was going to have to go to the dentist. Missed the bats. Ah! All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. I just want to take a minute and thank you all for being here, for being in the live chat, and thank you to those who are watching that are not in the live chat. For those who are going to watch the replay, we really appreciate y'all so much. So thank you. Thank you for spending some time with us. It means a lot. All right, here we go with the next 4. Are you ready for this? Which one is it? It is this one right here. Oops. Hold on just a second. I was typing a comment. Didn't know I was that near the end. Here's our next one in our set of 4. I love that with the sound of the crickets in there. Absolutely love night sounds. The crickets, coyotes, deer rustling in the woods. You never know what it is. I'll never forget. On one of these nights, we were way out in the country, sitting pretty close to a fence line, and we were in our lawn chairs. We had the cameras set up, and we were filming, and we heard the first deer. We didn't even know it was there till it jumped the fence, crossed the road and jumped the fence. We heard that. So then we were listening, and we heard the other deer come through, and then when the buck came through, he stood there and he stomped and he snorted and stomped and snorted. I'm like, are we safe here? Doug's like, yeah, we're good. And so he stomped and snorted a few more times, and then we heard him jump the fence. We heard his feet across the gravel road, and then he jumped the fence again. And it was pretty wild. Pretty wild. I don't know if he's going to express his even more of his displeasure that we were there or not. We've got emojis coming on. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lily. And I just threw in there that because some of those close-ups were just crystal clear, that some nights we can get really clear close-ups and other nights we can't. And it isn't based on clouds. It's based on atmosphere conditions. And we just never know till we give it a try how it's going to be on any given night. But that's why there can be such a difference in the different videos, in the different pictures. Your dinner sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. My ear itches. That's why I keep going like this. There's Christina with the Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Thanks for being here. Doesn't it sound good? And I've had dinner and now I'm hungry. So I may have to make me some popcorn later. And hope I don't get any kernels stuck in my teeth this time. Christina just heard thunder. Has it rained all day or is it just getting ready to rain? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We had thunder yesterday. Love that sound. I love the sound of the crickets. This year, knock on wood, the cicadas have not been really bad. We get them every year, um, and every so many years they're horrible. But this year, it doesn't. It's not going to drive you nuts to go outside, so that's good. Oh, you don't think the storm's going to do anything? Sometimes they go around us. We still hear the thunder, but we had a storm with our thunder. I do too. I do too. And I called Doug and asked him to come home early because they were forecasting 5 inches of rain, 2 inches an hour. And I was worried the creek was going to flood. So I had him come home early. He got here and I'm like, yes, of course, I've been outside filming. Of course I have. I love storms. And I'll be out there till they run me back in the house. And this time it was the wind that ran me back in because it turned and came right at me, and I didn't want my cameras getting wet. Because we had sideways rain. It wasn't quite this way, but it was this way. It was sideways. And then it turned and came right at me. I'm like, up, out of here. I know so many places need the rain. Right? Yes. So Lily had a rain yesterday and this morning. I remember that, Lily, because it was raining at your place during morning talk this morning. There's Lulu. Hello. Thanks for being here. Christina says strong winds most of the day. Well, we didn't have strong winds last time, so I was thankful for that. Fuzzy Adventures and More. Hello. Thanks for being here. We had fish last night. It was good. Hello from Boston. Let's see here. Fuzzy Adventures says, yes, we had storms too, and I love storms. And even during tornadic storms, if we are able to be outside, we will be outside watching and filming the sky until we have to use our common sense. And yeah, while common sense is probably not to be out in the storm filming, we use the other common sense, which says when enough is enough. Oh. Lily says we always have sideways rain here. Well, we don't, because we don't always have wind with the rain. Floss says the rain keeps splitting and going around us. The storms do a lot here as well. And, Christina says, I just came in from watering and the wind kept blowing the water back at me. So you're a little wet then. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Pigs in a blanket and pasta salad. That sounds good. Yummy, yummy. All your dinners are making me hungry. I'm going to have some popcorn when this is over because I'm hungry now too. Dang. I had chicken and rice for supper, so I shouldn't be hungry. I had ice cream and caramel for supper. Then I had chicken and rice for dessert. I did it backwards. All right, we are ready for this one. Let's get over here and grab a video. We're ready for this one right here. So here's some of the supermoon. I love that. That music got really dramatic there toward the end, didn't it? But that one is one of my favorites. I love the way it looks with the tree, and I love the blue background of the nighttime sky in that one. There's another one that has that nighttime sky in there too. Let's get over here to the comment section. Looked like Christina finally got some rain, but it didn't last very long. Y'all were talking about zucchini. I love zucchini. Fuzzy Adventures had tacos for dinner. Yep, there's a popcorn. Van Gogh Cheryl washed the van, the car washed. Laverne is her van. Let's see. Moon emojis. 2 types of zucchini cake. And chocolate zucchini for dessert. Nice. Tacos are my favorite too. We just had taco salad not too long ago. Nice. Taco Tuesday is tomorrow. Fantastic. Oh, zucchini bread. Zucchini bread, banana bread. I love bread. Raisin bread, cinnamon bread. Bring it on. Right? The clouds were amazing. The clouds made every shot look totally different. We were very blessed to have the clouds. It was so cloudy, we almost didn't go. But then we're like, we got everything ready to go. Let's just go. At the very least, we can pretend we're teenagers, go on parking in the truck, and have coffee and eat our snacks. But we weren't there very long, and we're like, this is a go. Let's get out and get set up. So I'm thankful that we went, because that would have been sad to miss, because it turned out so phenomenal. And Girl Cheryl says, I don't have a bright moon. Y'all are going to have to share some of these recipes. Right? There was one that looked like a shark fin. Floss says, I hope next year I'm able to help with the garden, and then look out. Total eclipse of the heart. Oh, yeah. And during the eclipse, the moon just had a time where it just glowed. It just glowed. It was so pretty. Rain stopped. There wasn't very long rain. It did kind of remind me of Halloween too. It did. Grand finale music. Yeah, the drama. Oh. My nose is itching. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you. Happy you were here. All right. Well, it is that time to say goodbye. It's been a wonderful Moon Gazing Monday, another one in the books, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you for being active in the chat and making it so fun. Thank you to everyone who'll be watching the replay and who was here but didn't get into the chat. We appreciate y'all so much. Please give us a like. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you like our channel, share it out. And it helps us grow, and we really appreciate it very much. Always, always, always remember that you are wonderfully made. You are wonderfully made. You are here for a reason, and don't ever let anyone bring you down, because you, my friend, you are amazing. If you happen to be struggling right now, and so many of us struggle, I struggle almost daily with chronic pain. If you're struggling, just know you're not alone. I know it can feel like it, but you're not alone. And hang on with all you got, and never give up. Never give up. Thanks for being here.